Hello and welcome to this video of Project Warlock. I have to admit, the name is kinda... It sounds like a working title, you know? It's like he made his first project and he was like, I want to make a game about warlocks, so it's called Project Warlock, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I cannot upgrade anything that I really want, whatever, but I can... Don't have any perk points, so I have to wait 2 more levels for that, I guess. But I can upgrade my life. Is there a maximum to this? Whatever. Can't have enough life. Next area is the laboratory, and it has 4 stages. Is that a progressive thing? 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, is it always the same? I can check. All right. Laboratory. Whatever. Yeah, laboratory. Let's kill some shit. E2M8. Whoa. Not fair, dude. What the balls? Hey, come on, man. I just started. I was working on my game all day. I made a lot of new cool switch textures and kind of revamped the system how switches can be activated, because now, you know, in Dimension Drifter, switches were very, very basic. They were just like objects that you press, and then there is another object in the game that kind of determines or like keeps track of everything that's in the game and can be activated and stuff, and then they just look up which switch was activated, and then it goes over to which what like door the switch should open. So very, very basic stuff. And now I have I'm in the process. Aha! This time I saw it. Whoa. I kind of love the shotgun, but also the super shotgun, which isn't called the super shotgun, but it is a super shotgun. What the ass? The other one went down really, really fast, so was that a glitch? Goddamn lamp! Stop. Stop. Not avoiding. Stop. Stop stopping my bullets! Whatever. Key card, always nice. Whoa! This slime thing, I'm pretty sure that's like... let's use the machine pistol for a while. Kind of like it, and I kind of never use it. Whoa. So anyway, I was talking about the switch system in my game. So from this very, very basic, switches can only activate doors, which is very, very boring, honestly. I'm in the process to, you know, to upgrade it so it can activate anything. So right now, this already works, but I have nothing that it could activate. So the next thing I want to do, I want to work on tomorrow, is things like typical Doom stuff. For example, like raising stairs or lowering platforms, raising platforms to make it, to have like an elevator. Again, lowering stairs, raising stairs, lowering floors in general, something like that. So I have a wider array of... What the ass? So I have a wider array of things that can be activated through the switch. And for now, I've just hooked up a crate or a stash, and it already works. So I can press a switch and the stash opens, which makes no sense, but it's a testing thing basically. But I'm kind of excited to work more on the game for tomorrow, because this stuff is getting really interesting now. I must say I'm kind of getting bored when I have to work on boring systems every day. Like working on something that, you know, for example, the inventory system, I worked like 2 weeks on that thing. And by the end, I was kind of getting bored by it. I was kind of thinking, you know, there are many edge cases with these inventories, like what happens if you drag an item on a thing that cannot be dragged and whatever. So for example, in my game, you have loot containers that you open, and this is completely different from Resident Evil, because in Resident Evil, you know, in case you don't know, I have pretty much ripped the inventory system from basic Resident Evil. But in that game, there are no loot containers that have multiple items. So I had to invent basically extra features so that you cannot drag any items inside loot containers, but you can drag them out. So these are a lot of edge cases, for example, where the ass? Are you laughing at me? I don't know, I kind of like the normal shotgun as well. It's very, very powerful. It's always like, if you have a super shotgun in a video game, it would make sense to make it just double the damage, right? Because it's double the shells. But actually, it's much more favorable, and it feels less like underpowered if you just give it a tiny bit of extra damage, like, I don't know, 20% extra or something. Just because it's a higher risk of shooting both, you know, shooting 2 barrels or shoot 2 ammo, basically, instead of 1. So, in my games, and, you know, sometimes I'm just looking up stuff on original Doom, because they got so much right in these games, and they're so old that nowadays nobody cares anymore about these games. But if you look up a lot of these item data and weapon data and stuff like that, a lot of the shit is already in there, and I'm kind of amazed many times when I, you know, sometimes I get to some conclusion like, I should do X, Y, Z. And then I'm kind of curious, like, how did they do it in Doom? And they have it exactly like that, and I'm like, God damn it. I can't find anything I can do originally anymore. But I've kind of given up on that. Honestly, I've had a lot of ideas in the original. You know, in case you don't know, Dimensional Drifter is based pretty much on a... Oh? I found a secret with a with a keycard? Okay, that seems kind of random. So, the original Dimensional Drifter was based on an RPG that I wrote, like, I don't know, 15 years ago, or by now maybe 20. And, what is this area? Seems very secretive. And kind of crazy. Huh? So that accomplished nothing? What's this door? Can I shoot the glass? No. I can't activate it and stuff. Weird. Maybe I have to find another key or something? Or a switch. Oh my god, it's actually the thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was right from the beginning. I knew it! But I still love it. Ooh. Is that a flamethrower? Probably. If this is the thing. Actually, I've never watched that movie, to be honest. Yeah, come on, man. Dumbass. Crate. Wait, is that 6? No, it's 7. I never watched the thing. I should actually watch that because it's a highly recommended movie. But you know, there's so much things that you should actually watch and so little time. Anyway, what I was talking about. Dimensional Drifter is actually based on an RPG that I wrote many years ago. And that RPG is based around the idea of traveling between dimensions and stuff. Hence the name. And actually that dimensions have melted together, basically. And planets have melted together, and everything has melted together, basically. And nowadays, this kind of reality thing and, you know, all that bullshit is now very common in pretty much many games and stuff like that. And I was kind of disappointed because now I seem like a rip-off, even though my ideas have been there from like the beginning of like 20 years ago. So where am I going? So yeah, let that be a lesson to everyone. If you have a great idea, do not wait 20 years before you try to do something with it. Wait, this whole thing was a secret area? Aha! I knew it! He's received an unlock point? Oh yeah. I was kind of like, wasn't that an extra life? No, it was not an Ankh. The extra lives are Ankhs, and stars are upgrade points. Get it right, dummy. I kind of want to go through the door. Why is there a door that I cannot open? It makes no sense. I should find a switch or something, right? But there aren't any switches. Dun dun dun. Can I activate the computer? No. Anyway, whoa. Is that the area to a secret map? No. But I got a blue key card now. Is the blue key card? Nah. Probably not. What? Oh god, that actually scared me. Die. Why am I using that? Whoa. Whoa. It's actually funny that the attack that this big thing is doing is actually the exact same like a normal fireball, but instead of the particles floating in the air, you just make the particles come from the ground. It's actually funny that many of these like is this another secret? Nah. Many of these things are actually, if you think about it, it's actually very easy to make. But it makes the game more fancy. And isn't that what gaming is all about? I don't know if it makes any sense at this point anymore, but who cares? 3 of 3 secrets, yes. Right. Man, this game is awesome, in case I haven't mentioned that. It's really awesome. Bam. Yeah, so what else is happening? Yeah, I talked about what I did today. You know, I worked so long, but honestly, you know, sometimes I work a full day and in the end I'm kind of thinking like, what did I accomplish? And sometimes, like today, for example, I kind of think back and I was like, I really didn't accomplish anything. But what an ass. But then again, there's a lot of detail work that has to be done. Like today I made a lot of textures, for example, like at least what I am so awesome at finding these. Oh. So today I made like at least 5 different switch textures, which takes a long time because you kind of want to, you know. Whoa, I just walked into the frickin' teleporter, and this area reminds me of the plasma rifle room in Doom E2M1 for some reason. In case anyone knows that game anymore today. That looked really weird, like the textures. What? I finished the map without finding any keys and stuff? That was very fast. Can I like go back or something? Like, are you for real? 1 minute and 40 seconds for one map? Actually, what? Is there a way to replay maps? I don't know, man. You know, this game to me seems like a game where you could infinitely replay things, and it's a single player game, so you don't really have to care about balance, because, you know, like in Doom Eternal, for example, if you want to cheat and go back and get extra lives, who cares, you know? And in this game, it seems like the developers were very strict with what they allow the player to do. Because again, I've seen already threads online of people saying like, you can't upgrade every weapon. Whoa, that looked weird. You can't upgrade every weapon before you complete the game, and you know, you can't replay any maps and stuff like that. And I'm kind of thinking like, why? You know, why? Just let the player replay them. Who cares? it would just add a bit more fun to those people who like it, and those who don't want it, they don't have to care, you know. It's not like your game is the next esports #1, so who cares about that shit? Just, you know, the balance basically. Like this game seems to have a very, very tight, you know, what's allowed and what isn't allowed in terms of like replayability and stuff like that, because apparently it's about balance. You know, you don't want to give the player too many extra lives or too many like upgrade points or whatever. But to me, this game doesn't seem like the type that, you know, that would require a tight grip on the balance. Like, who cares? Even in Unloved, you know, I've put a lot of stuff in there, or I let things in that I've come to notice that kind of throws the balance off. But I'm always thinking like, what's the harm? You know, who cares? As long as it's fun, as long as it's not completely breaking anything, like, let players have fun. Huh, this seems kind of odd. Like, all of them are looking to that door, but I can't access it? These things, I cannot do anything with that. Do these crystals drop when I... Nah, I can't even break it. Alright, whatever. Ah! I'm the smartest player in the world. Oh yeah, also, I had a question for you guys, in case anyone's listening to my mad ravings. In case you have any ideas for the next game I should play. Like, when I uploaded the first video of this one, someone said, I think it was Touchdown or Nero Kitsune, something like, they already wanted to mention this game, but they thought like, meh, maybe not. You know, you can just suggest any games you want, and if I happen to have them, or if they're cheap on Steam or whatever, I can buy them and play them. Because many games, you know, sometimes I don't know about them. This one I found completely by accident. I have no idea where to go. Am I completely, like, what the F? This game I completely found by accident. Ugh. What is this? What? Okay, now I got a blue key. Okay, got it. Alright, it's like a little teleporter game. I get it. Okay. So, next game, my personal ideas were... you know, the thing is about this channel, I kind of didn't play anything for a long ass time, so pretty much all the people that were interested in gameplay videos have left a long time ago, I guess. So every time I make a developer update video, that was a weird thing. Did the bullets block the hits or something? So every time I make a... Oh man, I'm getting good at finding secrets. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. What was I talking about? Sorry for that. Alright. Red key. I really love this, man. This is such a cool mix between old school and like kind of modern, like lighting effects and stuff like that. I really love that. That's also the reason why I played like GZ Doom instead of any other Doom port, because it has like ambient occlusion and all these fancy effects, and I'm kind of a sucker for these little graphical things, as long as they are in this like old school vibe, you know. And I kind of want to try out a different shader. Yeah, this looks kind of boring. This is too much. Nah, I think I already have like best one. Yeah, this looks the best. Alright, whatever. Oh yeah, so yeah, I was thinking about other games that I could play on this channel, because honestly I have no idea what people are interested seeing me play. And I kind of feel like the original Doom stuff that I made like way back then is kind of getting old by now. I mean, I could play some more community maps and stuff, but I don't know, it's kind of getting like a bit old, I guess. So what is this fancy guy? He looks like, oh my god, it's the Shadowrun guy? Shadow Warrior guy? Huh, I got an achievement, Shadow of the East. What's this line? Like, I like to play with my wang, or whatever. I played this game actually when I was in that age. But what was his line? Man, Shadow Warrior was a really cool game. And I also have the remake, and I played it through, I think. But not completely, maybe. I'm not... No, wait, I think I completed it, but... I don't know, honestly. Maybe I didn't really complete it. Anyway. So yeah, not entirely sure what I should play next, but my personal ideas were to just go completely in a different direction than just the standard Doom stuff and play something like Dark Souls, for example. Because I have, in Dark Souls 3, I have like 800 or 900 hours in that game, so I kind of know my stuff about that game, and maybe it's fun to watch me play something completely different, I guess. Or I could play something like Resident Evil 2 Remake, because I love that game and I recently just played it for myself, so I thought like, hey, I could play that for the channel. But honestly, you know, whatever. I can just play more retro stuff like this one or whatever, or play some emulator games like Super Nintendo games or whatever. I have no idea. So if you have any ideas and you want to see me play something different, let me know. That was a waste of 2 barrels. Full of lead. Anyways, so I kind of think I should kill these things, because there's stuff in there, but there kind of isn't. But whatever. No secrets. I'm also kind of like, I love these kind of very, very crude textures. I kind of dig this. There was a remake in work in progress of the original System Shock. In case no one has seen that, it's an indie project. I was like, what is he doing? He's stuck, I guess. There was an indie project of a remake of the original, frame rate. Yippee! It's a similar bug to Unloved, I think. Like, too many decals on the same place. Woo! But I fixed it, because I'm an awesome dev, you know? I'm not saying anything about this dev. I don't know him. Maybe he did the best he could. You know? But, anyway, yeah. What was I talking about? I have no idea. I'm just killing stuff now. Die! Awesome. Ooh, that's a terrible frame rate. Let's change it up. Eat shit. Alright. Oh yeah, there was sorry if I'm getting confused. It's kind of difficult for me to talk and play at the same time. Because I'm not a native English speaker, in case you haven't heard of my thick German accent. Die. Right. I really wish there was a tab key in this. I mean, how hard could it be to implement a tab button that you can press tab and it just maximizes the map, the minimap that you see on the top left for the whole screen? You know, how fucking hard could it be, honestly? I mean, seriously, dev. Don't be a lazy fuck. You got this game on Switch, man. Secrets 3 of 9? There were 9 secrets in that map? God dang it. Especially, you know, why not add a menu? Why not just make me select... Yeah, see, I cannot select it because I can't enter now. Why not? I don't understand, because, you know, okay, here's a little dev hint. People love to complete things. So, how about this? When you select it, not only does it say these 3 things, but instead it tells you each map and how many secrets you found, or how many upgrade points there are and how many you found. And then you can just reselect the same thing and just go inside and just finish the upgrade points that you haven't collected. How about that, dev? It would add a lot of replay value. It would make the game more fun, you know, to go back to other maps that you haven't played. And also, some people have said that the balance is really off in later stages, that in case you haven't found all the upgrade points, you're really in trouble. So that would eradicate this balance issue, and it would make it more fun to go back to other maps. I mean, why do you think pretty much every single smartphone game ever has like this stars system, that in every map that you have played you can go back and complete it again so you get more stars for these maps? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people love completion, so why don't you give it to them? I don't understand it. But anyway, so right now I want to upgrade. Let's upgrade the machine pistol, I guess. The standard SMG to a nail gun. Nails can ricochet. That sounds kind of badass, but honestly, I really want to go with Akimbo because it sounds much cooler. So, hell yeah. Is it actually faster? It seems kind of the same, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that was a little dev tidbit, or like, you know, kind of how to improve your game with minimum effort, which is what indie dev game making is all about. Let's fight the Great Old One now. Get psyched. Alright, bitch. Come and get some. What the ass? Whoa! Whoa, this is cool. Oh, I have to kill all the tentacles? Alright, this is really, really cool. I like it, I like it. That's the wrong tentacle. Awesome. I mean, is this like a Doom Eternal thing that they were like, hey, tentacles are a cool idea. Or maybe Doom Eternal ripped it off from this game. Is there any original idea in Doom Eternal? Probably not. I'm kidding. Actually, making games is very, very difficult, and especially coming up with good ideas. I mean, coming up with ideas. Can I kill this thing now? I didn't really read how many tentacles I've killed. Is this game like... Is this guy like dying? Whoa. Man, these things fly everywhere. Have I forgotten a tentacle or something? Whoa. Whoa, bad. I guess let's just shoot it. Yeah, what was I talking about? Coming up with ideas is very, very easy. I mean, every person in the world pretty much has like billions of ideas every day. But coming up with good ideas that actually work in the game design. Oh, there are more tentacles. Okay, so I have still one more. Like, where? Ooh, this weapon, I almost forgot about it. I cannot upgrade this one, right? Die, tentacle. Oh, did it despawn? Ah. Alright, every tentacle is dead now. You're mine now, bitch. Do I have a better weapon? Oh wait, I have a flamethrower. Haha, eat flames. You goddamn son of a bitch. Die! Does this even hurt them? Like, am I stupid? Yeah, eat lead! Do I have to kill something else now? No. Haha, it's dead as shit! This was kinda easy. You know, I'm kind of like... When I look back at the first video of the first boss, I was amazed to see that the boss took exactly 1 minute and 10 seconds or something like that. I'm like, dude, that's not how you balance a boss. So, what I've learned basically is that if you have a boss and you don't know about how much health it should have, you kind of go like, well, the enemy with the highest health has like X amount of health, like let's say 1,000. So this boss should have 2,000. But that's wrong. The actual way... Is this a secret or something? The actual way you want to balance a boss's health is measured by time. So you kind of want to go and measure how fast you can dish out damage as a player. And, you know, in most games and I don't want to read this, the text is kind of like, but the artwork I love. Like, anyway, so in most games you have like a DPS on weapons, which is like not only for the player, but actually for the devs also. So the devs can balance how much life enemies should have to reach a certain amount of time that it takes to kill him. And that's actually how you measure how much life a boss should have. And I think 1 minute to kill a boss is way too low. It should have been like 5 minutes or something. So how you balance that basically is you go back and just change the health value to the fifth, you know, to 5 times whatever you had. And honestly, I don't think I want to get Sprinter. When I first played this, I was like, ooh, Sprinter sounds cool. But honestly, I have so much, I'm so fast already that I don't think. Quick healer? Nah. Treasure hunter? Melee master? I have heard someone say like melee is very, very cool, but meh. What's this? A lead farmer. Show them where your farm is. Is that like kind of like a reference or anything that I don't get? Pistol ammo pickups. So I kind of want to go shotgun expert, I guess, because that's the only thing that really interests me. So that I have pretty much like a lot of shotgun ammo. Yeah, I don't really care about anything else. Melee damage by 0.25. This is another pet peeve of mine. Plus 0.25 of what? Is this damage or percent or what? Like, you know, I don't know. Health by 10. This I get. Capacity, let's get more capacity right now. And do I have more upgrade stuff or whatever? I have 5, but can I really get something from it? I kind of want to not waste it, so I want, I don't know, man. Do I want a 4-barrel shotgun? It seems kind of excessive. She shoots red hot metal shards. Maybe I want this one? Shoot twice before reloading. I kinda like the shotgun how it is, and I don't want to screw it up because it's my favorite weapon so far, so not sure. Oh, that's for the staff, I guess. Oh yeah. Okay. The longer you shoot, the more damage it deals. Honestly, I really don't like the staff all that much, so whatever. Maybe I get slug shot. I only need 1 more point for that. Highly accurate and very powerful, so maybe that's the best shotgun in the game, and then maybe this one in case it's cool, I guess. Whatever. Did I find another spell? Nope. And I don't care about spells all that much, which is a shame because, you know, it's called Project Warlock, and I feel like the spells in this game are kind of underpowered. Honestly, I would have preferred if the mana would just be a thing, you know, mana could stay how it is, but just give me fucking fireballs like in Skyrim or something, you know, so I can just press left mouse, right mouse, left mouse, right mouse, you know, kind of a simple thing. Anyway, Egypt sand dunes, awesome. I really like this little art icon. This is also something that's undervalued for many devs. In a bad game, you would just see a list of names, you know, and you click on the name. But I really like when they have like extra icons and animations and stuff for all kinds of things like these. Sand dunes, let's do it. I really like it. And this is what the fuck, man? This is the second time you do this. Don't make enemies look at me at the same time when I spawn. It's kind of rude, you know? Anyway, so yeah, I think the magic is kind of underused. Maybe I'm just a dummy for not using it, so let's just use it, I guess. Okay, I mean, that's really awesome, you know? Maybe I should use more, like, you know, magic and stuff. After all, it's called, like, Project Warlock, not Project Berserker. Whatever. Let's kill things. Ooh, another spell. Executor. Whatever. Yeah, cool. Let me get back and unlock it. I'm kind of wondering if there's like a spell that I really like, and then I will use it all the time. Oh my god. I even got an achievement for that, because I'm the greatest secret finder that this game has ever seen. Or not. Anyways, let me shoot a bunch. I don't know, I really never used the, like, crossbow. Maybe I should get an upgrade for that, but then again, you know. Oh, that's a health thing, I guess. Blue key. Give me that. No secrets. I don't know. Overall, don't get me wrong, this game is very well made. I really enjoy it. But again, I'm a developer myself, so I'm kind of always, when I play a game, except it's a game that I know in and out, like Doom. That's actually one of the reasons why I like playing Doom even today, because it's such a no-brainer game for me that I can just play and enjoy it, and I don't have to think about game design decisions and all that jazz. And I can just, you know, relax, lean back, and just have some fun without thinking at all. Which is really nice from time to time. So let's get to the blue door. And you know, don't get me wrong, I really like this game. But I think a few design decisions are kind of lackluster. For example, why do you select the dynamite if you have plenty of shotgun shells, you know? Or ammunition for a flamethrower and all that stuff. I cannot break things, which is kind of odd. Games usually don't do that. They act with a flamethrower like any other weapon. But not here, which is kind of weird. But again, don't get me wrong, I really like this. And my nitpicky kind of brain, don't mind that too much, you know? I can enjoy things and still nitpick the hell out of it. Kind of like in Doom Eternal. I really like this game. And today I was looking at some screenshots from Doom and stuff. And I was already thinking like, ooh, this looks cool if it fades into existence. Yeah, look at that pyramid, man. Awesomeness and gone. Yeah, I know it's a mixture of fog and like visual effects, like the post-processing. But whatever. Oh. Goodbye. Next map. 3 of 7. My god, I'm missing so much stuff. I hope this doesn't screw me later. Yep. Okay, I guess that the things that don't hold anything, like take a few hits, and the things that shit, things that hold stuff only take one hit, which would make sense. I really like the fact that every area has its own kind of monsters, but they kind of seem very similar in the way they behave. So there's always like 1 or 2 small guys, 1 big guy, 1 guy that's floating and rushing and stuff like that. So I don't know. But nothing against that. But I would have kind of preferred if enemies would just add to the existing ones. You know, don't completely replace them, but instead make them just added to the original ones, so that, for example, why not make the same zombies like in the first episode, like here as well? I mean, they're fucking zombies. And you know, that would add another layer of I guess difficulty, or like at least variation, so that you don't have to copy paste the same enemy and just give it a different look, but instead you have completely new enemies, and like you can change all kinds of stuff about them, like the fire patterns and stuff like that. So I don't know, you know, just an idea, I guess. I don't even know if the devs would watch these videos, so who cares? But it's maybe whoever's watching this is a dev, and they're like writing in their very clever notebook like all these very, very fancy ideas, and they're like, yes, give me more, idiot. But when it comes to ideas, honestly, it's more about the execution instead of the ideas itself. Ideas by them, what the ass? Eat shit. Ideas by themselves are pretty much useless. It's always about the execution of that idea. I mean, there's many inventions in this world that are just stolen from somewhere else, but the original inventor of that failed with their idea because the execution wasn't up to snuff, as they say it. Therefore, someone else had a shot at it and was much better in the execution, and then they were rich and famous. That's where it came from. I'm kind of curious where secrets could be. I'm pretty sure I didn't find any. So let's just press space a lot, I guess. No. What am I missing? That's where I came from. This obelisk, maybe? No. Huh. Curious. No, I have no idea where a secret could be. It should be something about the textures, right? Like different textures. Maybe I have to shoot something? That's the exit, right? Don't want to leave yet. But I still can't find any secrets. God dang it. Come on, secrets. Where are you? No, you have to be somewhere. Aha! I am the greatest secret finder in this game. No, I'm not. I'm really not. But maybe I can find another one. They're kind of... No, I already used that. Maybe here. I'm actually awesome. Okay. But so far I didn't find anything of real value in these. No. But I'm also kind of like, I'm done. 2 of 3. Works for me. Back to the workshop. Oh man, it's almost an hour already. Alright, let's do that in the next video. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked my mad ramblings, and maybe you can help me find a different game after this one, I guess. Because, you know, for now, at least, I really enjoy this kind of playing some games in the evening, working on my game by day, basically. So yeah, I really like making these videos and reading your comments about them, because, you know, otherwise I would just talk to myself and, you know, it would be kind of boring. So thank you very much if you made any comments, or if you are right now writing a comment. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.